Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading for December 2019. This is a love and general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. What do we need to know? Thank you Aquarius for being my higher viewers again. I know, you always are actually. Consistently. Oof, that's interesting. Cha-ching. What does Aquarius need to know? Oh my God, Aquarius, what have you been up to? Okay. There will be an extended reading where we'll be looking at the cards that have come up and doing a deeper dive into love and relationships and what can be done about whatever comes up in this reading. That will be linked in the description box. It's a Vimeo link, so you can hit that link for the extended reading. Aquarius. Oh my God. There's a lot going on for you in December. Looks like there's a lot going on for you already. Oh my God. Okay, I quite like that actually. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. What do we need to know? You're not messing around, are you? Wowzers. I'm going to take that too. Right. Aquarius. I've got my Sloth hot water bottle here. So if you can hear gurgling, that's what it is. It's quite cold in here. Aquarius. What's all this about then? I see some complications in relationships going on. This most likely has been raised in Mercury Retrograde, which when Mercury went direct on about the 20th of November, but I feel like this somehow relates to the previous Mercury Retrograde that we had July. To both of them. If you think about July and you think about what was happening around that time, it's quite a volatile time in July. Some of this has been revisited during November, and then here we are in December. We're in Sagittarius season, then we move into Capricorn season. Stuff gets real. Stuff gets real for you, which I like the look of. There's a certain setting you free, 8 of Swords in reverse. This is a kind of, it's Mars in, is it Mars? No, it's Jupiter in Gemini. So it's the need to be free, to express like an air sign. You are an air sign, Aquarius. Some of you are trapped in outworn situations. Some of you are... I mean, we've got like the whole turn of the year coming, haven't we, where we move into 2020. I feel like you are dealing with toxic aspects to relationships, in a particular relationship for some of you. Did that make any sense, Aquarius? For some of you, there is a particularly complicated relationship working itself out during December. Now, I'm very aware we've got a full moon, I think, in Gemini, haven't we, on the 12th? But we also have a new moon eclipse in Capricorn on the 26th. And I'm feeling that that is really quite important in this particular scenario. Okay. It may not be the same story for everybody, but it's a story. There is a story here, Aquarius. Now, I do a lot, or I have done a lot of readings for Aquarians. I have a lot of Aquarius friends. I got Venus in Aquarius. I know what my vibe is for when my lovely Aquarians are having complicated times, and this is it. This is the cards I get where, you know, we live in interesting times type cards. There's a lot of drama here, Aquarius, in this reading. You've got the Death card in reverse. This was Scorpio season. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, and a lot of you, it seems, are dealing with someone who has water in their chart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or you, indeed, may have moon in some of these or rising in some of these. Very much so, actually. Because I don't know why, I'm just getting a real cupsy feel. That sounds a bit rude. Do you want a cupsy feel? I'm getting a cupsy feel to an air sign reading is what I'm getting. So you're dealing in the realms of the watery. That's my realms of the watery mine. There is an enormous dollop of karma around a relationship. We've got the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse is Saturn in Pisces. Now, Saturn rules Capricorn. We're coming into Capricorn season, and there is a eclipse in Capricorn, as we said, on the 26th. We have the Devil in reverse, which is Capricorn. This is about stuff getting real. It is stuff becoming very real. Chickens coming home to roost in a way. Now, whether it's your chickens or theirs, I don't know. But if that was in the upright, the Eight of Cups, it would be like, as Shakespeare would say, exeunt. You know, it's the exit card. End of play, end of chat, end of relationship, goodbye, sayonara, cheers then. But I'm getting it in reverse. And as a reader, when I get the Eight of Cups in reverse, my shenanigans light bulb goes on. And I think, shenanigans are afoot. I'm declaring shenanigans like they did on South Park. Okay. I declare shenanigans, Aquarius. I do. So let's have a look at these shenanigans. My contact lens has suddenly gone really misty. Contact lens shenanigans. Okay, Eight of Cups, when it's in the reverse, starts to become more of a boomerang card for me. Now, it doesn't feel exactly like, you know, Eight of Cups in reverse can sometimes be one of those push-pull relationships where you are constantly getting back together and breaking up with somebody. I do get a bit of that vibe, but it's not as overt as that. Look, it comes next to the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is technically the childhood sweetheart card, but for me it's also a card that is very affected by the cards that are around it. Now, if I get the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Six of Cups next to each other, I really do start to think about those shenanigans, those relationship threads of karma, okay? Six of Cups is about exes returning in the most basic sense. And we are, you know, we've just come out of Mercury Retrograde, and it was a particularly exy returny Mercury Retrograde. I mean, it was happening all over the shop. People emailing me all over the place telling me that so-and-so's got in touch, you know, after months of not speaking to them. So know that vibe is afoot, but there's more to it than that for you. For some of you, there is a relationship which contained a lot of pain. Now, it's the Three of Swords, and I'm not leaping to the third party conclusion because I don't really get that. It's not, again, the Three of Swords is a card that changes depending on what's around it. You know, if I was getting loads of other third party indicators, I would think that that was the root of it. That doesn't seem to be the root of it, Aquarius. But what does? There's a thread of unfairness in a relationship. There could have been some toxicity between you and another person. This Devil card in reverse kind of, for me, pairs up with the Eight of Swords in reverse. This is being freed from toxic chains, relationships, people, things, or transforming them. So how do you transform them? Okay, in the middle of your reading, we have this King of Cups. Now, should be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. For a lot of you, is a water sign. It certainly is not you. And he is next here to the Nine of Pentacles. So we have the King of Feeling with the Queen of Doing. Okay, this woman has... And you can, it doesn't matter about gender, okay? This can be male, female, whichever it is. but it's about the feeling person and the doing person and how those roles are swapped. Aquarius, a lot of you in December are reaching a point of independence with the Nine of Pentacles. Venus in Virgo, it's a nice energy. This is about getting yourself to a position of power within a relationship. Now, it can also mean getting your ducks in a row financially, you know, doing your house up. This is a woman who's wearing her finery in the garden. She's got her pentacles stacked. She's looking fine. Do you know what I mean? She's got her threads on. She's looking good. She's got bird of paradise. Venus in Virgo. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is finding some kind of inner strength. For some of you, this means cutting a person out. For some of you, you already did. Queen of Swords, that's you, okay? Off with his head. Some of you already did, some of you can't, because the Death card is resisting transition. For some of you, this will be, and that's why I'm saying there's a story, but it's different stories. For some of you, this is already done. This relationship is already done. But, or is it? Because look, when you've got the Six of Cups and the Eight of Cups in reverse, it ain't done. I'm not saying it's good, bad, or indifferent, but it ain't done. That is one message that is loud and clear for me. It's not done. If it's done on your side, it's not done on theirs. Okay? I get a feeling this is messier than that. I get my shenanigan messy feeling, Aquarius. That Three of Swords with the Devil. Hurt people is another message that I'm getting for you, Aquarius. Then I get Justice, which I love. Because it's like, here we go, you got the Queen of Swords. You're looking towards justice in a way that Aquarians really can when they get their ducks in a row, okay? You're an air sign, you're a fixed sign, you can stand your ground when you need to. It's something Aquarians, us Pisceans, are very much lacking that quality, Aquarius, but you can do that. You can do the necessary severing of ties. Now that may mean cutting a person loose. It may mean making a big boundary with somebody, expressing your boundaries, but justice comes in and I like the energy of it. When you get Justice, it's like the uber Queen of Swords, you know? Queen of Swords with power. And also, Aquarius is a very reasonable sign because you reason things. You are a mind-centered sign, even though, of course, you catch the feels like everybody else. But your mind is good at researching and organising and categorising and solving puzzles. This relationship, Aquarius, has been a puzzle to you for a long time. Could be 9 months, could go back, like we said, I'm getting that strong Mercury retrograde in July, but it could also go right back to 2018 when you had the eclipses in your sign. There was one in July 2018. I get July as this really strong month for you. And then over here, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is the card that I get when feelings come tumbling out. It's the emotional release, secrets being released. Anything that's kept close to the chest is allowed to be free. For some of you, the King of Cups is somebody who has passed through. Do you remember you've been getting the Page of Cups with the stinking fish, haven't you, for quite a long time? Where the page sort of rocks up with his sloppy fish in a cup and, oh, I love you. And you think, really, you need to upgrade some of that and then come back. Do you know what I mean? The King is the upgrade. He's got 2 cups. He's got a big comfy throne and he's got himself some decent threads, but so has she. That's what I'm saying. For some of you in December, Aquarius, your upgrading of yourself causes a situational relationship with someone else to upgrade. They up their game. because you won't take anything less. Now, I'm guessing in the past you maybe did, because there's been this heartbreak, and Three of Swords smacks of inattention. It's triangulation. It's often where someone is a workaholic, or they put you just bottom of their list. You know, you're not front and center. You're not getting due consideration. Something changes. Something about the Mercury retrograde, the Scorpio energy, changes. And it feels good. It feels like an emotional upgrade. But I don't think it's your emotional upgrade. I think it's the upgrade of your confidence, and the upgrade of, you suddenly can see, or more importantly, Aquarius, you can think and you can feel what is no longer acceptable to you, and you really mean it. I feel like this person, even if you are not even in contact with them, senses this, and this causes them to make some kind of declaration. These look like equals, and before you weren't. It's very nice. It's good energy, but it's fierce energy. You may find yourself, because look, that's not easy, Aquarius. Flipping the devil. Flipping the devil, it sure ain't easy. And the Eight of Swords in reverse, breaking free of all your restricted thoughts and all your things that were keeping you kind of small. It's not easy to chop that off. It's not easy to cut things out. So I'm not saying this is without some element of struggle. And also some of you are not really sure with this person whether you can trust this Eight of Cups in reverse, because the Eight of Cups in reverse is someone who's changed their mind. It's either you change your mind, or they change their mind, or there's some kind of mutual mind-changing vibe. Your job is to stay the same, to stay in your power, to stay in this Nine of Pentacles, and let this other person, quite honestly, worm their way around you if that's what they want to do. But nevertheless, Aquarius, whatever is going on within this relationship with this person, there is something that has been resisted, either by you or by them, that needs to come to light and be judged. I'll be interested to see in the extended if we get the Judgment card. I'd be very interested to see, because I'm feeling a massive Judgment vibe with this. Let's have some Chuck Spezzano love cards for my gorgeous Aquarians. Do check out my pick a card readings, because I think it's gone on the floor. I think that they will resonate with you. They're in the playlist in the description box. There's one called Do We Have a Future Together? That might do it. I get this. Oh wow, this is nice actually, Aquarius. Look. The problem card is a lack of self-worth. Now look, you are the Nine of Pentacles in this scenario. Your self-worth has gone to 11, okay? Theirs was pretty much on a 3. Then they can come and meet you at 10. That's what I'm saying as a king with the cups. Then we get the luck card of openness. Open heart, open mind, open door. Stay open, Aquarius, to possibilities. If you are a single Aquarius, and this is literally someone coming in, and it will be a water sign if that's the case, this is somebody you may find very difficult to read. And again, if you're a single Aquarius, stay in that nine of cups, in that Nine of Pentacles energy, until you feel you've got the lie of the land with somebody. Don't be afraid to take things really slow, because if you're single, you're still processing things from your ex with the Three of Swords and the Devil. If this is your current relationship, it's a bit of a whirlwind of shenanigan and declaration and uncertainty mixed with certainty, self-worth is the key, okay? You get sensuality. Now, sensuality has something to do with the Devil card, but it's moved into a more tender space rather than raw sexual connection. Does that make sense? It's got no toxicity, it's open. Whereas the Devil card is sexuality that has become closed. The light has not got in. You know, the light is in. This is bringing light to a relationship. I love it. I love it, Aquarius. Oracle card for Aquarius, please. Yes. Aquarius, you get the thinker. Take your sweet time. She's not rushing. Don't be rushed, okay? This one's not for turning. Don't be rushed. Looking forward to your extended reading. In the extended reading, I am going to look at the Eight of Cups, the Devil. I'm going to examine the King of Cups and the Six. Oh, that's nice. Full moon. Very nice. So, for me, when I get celebration and I get the moon, it's about the moon cycles. So, this Capricorn new moon cycle for you, 26th of December, and the 2 weeks that follow are going to be big. They're going to be big for solidifying things, for making stuff real. Stuff is going to start to really, really happen, which has been floating around in the ether since July 2019 or even July 2018. It starts to form. It starts to come into being. It's very exciting, Aquarius. I'm going to hop over to Vimeo and do the extended reading. So click the link in the description box if you're joining me there, and do subscribe to the channel. Hit the wiggly bell so you can get my live readings, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.